Yeah, I don't have any time for stupid intro, whatever the hell I do. This is bullshit. I, I cannot get over this. Okay. Anybody that just finished watching the 2016 Royal Rumble event, pay-per-view, however the fuck you want to word it, just saw that Triple H, yes, Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, a man that has been in the eye of, the besides the fact he's been on television for, I don't know, fucking forever, since the early 90s, practically, mid-90s, has been in the eye of wrestling for over 20 years. Was in the Royal Rumble match for Roman Reigns' WWE World Heavyweight Championship, which was for, in the Rumble, because that's the way they did it this year. He was number 30. Now, unbelievable. I can't get over this. So there was still a good, I don't know, 7 or 8 people still left in the actual match. Oh my god. So Reigns has his back turned after he eliminates Sheamus. Yeah, that's right. That's how it happened. Yeah, so Roman Reigns eliminates Sheamus. It was him, Sheamus, Triple H, and Dean Ambrose. So after Roman Reigns, the final 4, just to throw that out there like that. So after Roman Reigns eliminates Sheamus, guess who eliminates Roman Reigns, causing him to lose his WWE World Heavyweight Championship? Don't worry, I'll wait. Did you guess Triple H? Is that what you guessed? Yes. Triple H eliminates Roman Reigns in the 2016 Royal Rumble match, the actual Royal Rumble match itself, to cost him his WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And it's down to Triple H and Dean Ambrose. These are the last 2 people fighting to crown a new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. So what happens? I'll tell you what happens. Honestly, it's just the whole way that this thing came about. Honestly, I probably should have seen it coming, but unbelievable. So they fight for like another 2-3 minutes, and Ambrose almost eliminates Triple H. Oh my god. And then after that, he he throws Dean Ambrose over the top rope, crowning him, making him the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Also, the COO of the company, also married to the boss's daughter. Triple H is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion in 2016. Now, you just answered this quick question for me. If they had any, like I already had said that they were going to do this match, we already know that him and Reigns are going to fight. Triple H and Roman Reigns are going to fight at WrestleMania. I think everybody already knows that. That's basically set in stone. There's no reason that you have to have that be for the fucking world title. It does not need to be like, it does not, unbelievable. Triple H does not need to be in the main event of the WrestleMania this year. That's not what's supposed to happen. Not at all, man. Not at all. That is a bad move. It really is. I know a lot of people that are saying this exact thing right now. It's, not even 11:30. I'm hopping on here. I'm just, I can't believe they actually did that. That's so stupid. It really was. I mean, I could see them throwing a curveball and throwing him even in the Rumble just to have him fight him for a little bit and build the tension and have him keep the belt, I guess, or maybe have somebody else get the belt and then still have Reigns fight Triple H at WrestleMania. That I can understand. But no, this is bad. This is really bad. He does not need to be the champion. He is now a 14-time world champion. Triple H, the COO of the company. The man is basically under McMahon and, obviously Stephanie is running the show. And he's the champion. No. He doesn't need to be the champion, okay? This does not need to happen. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need it. Roman Reigns, unbelievable. They're going to kill him. He's fucking almost practically done now. They're going to fucking bury him so bad. I guess they just want to kill every single star that they ever almost make. I mean, he was really big, I think. And I mean, I don't think he's like totally done or whatever like that. But I mean, if he obviously beats him at WrestleMania, it'll definitely make him, in the end, come out stronger. But Triple H doesn't need to be champion, man. This whole storyline, it just doesn't, honestly, it just doesn't have to happen. He could have fought somebody and built someone else while building himself up in the process. And that's how you make real, new contenders. But no, who does he eliminate first? The person that I predicted that he should fight in WrestleMania. Unbelievable. Roman Reigns and Rusev were the first two people in the Royal Rumble. Excuse the hell out of me. Because Roman Reigns was obviously first. And guess who made up that choice? Yes, the McMahons. So, he eliminates Rusev. That's the first person that gets eliminated. So, already that match is basically, I don't know, man. Looks like they want to bury Rusev, which is such a shame because he really could do really. I really think he could be a top contender for the title. I don't see how anybody can argue that. This is bad. This is really bad. It's a bad move. I don't see how this would benefit anybody. It's not going to benefit Triple H. He doesn't need it. He does not need to be in the main event of WrestleMania anymore. Not at all. It's just unbelievable. And if he actually ends up still because he beat Sting last year at WrestleMania, which is horrible, unbelievable. That should not have happened. But if he actually ends up keeping the title for I don't know. They say that he's supposed to go to WrestleMania now, which is I guess they're gonna probably have him go against Reigns. They'll have to obviously play it out, obviously, and have him be a number one contender, and obviously he'll get a rematch. I would like to think that's usually the way it goes. But since it was under the McMahons and everything, we don't know. I have no idea. But that was not a good move. Not at all. I mean, I could see them throwing the fans a curve, but that was not the right curve. They could have had another guy do that. They didn't have to go there like that at all with having Triple H have the title. It's so bad. But, okay. That was bad. That was really bad. Obviously, like I was saying before in my preview, with the help of her father, Charlotte retained the Divas title, over Becky Lynch. He had Kalisto defeat Alberto Del Rio for the U.S. title. It's a pretty good match. Honestly, a lot of these matches were kind of compacted. They could have given them a little bit more time, I guess. But I know we had the actual Royal Rumble, so you got to keep that in mind. And I understand. I definitely understand that. So, Royal Rumble, you have to give that at least an hour. So that I could see in that respect. So it's really not that big of a deal. And then the lovely New Day retained their tag team titles over the Usos and honestly, a kind of forgettable match, to be honest. Um, what else do we have? Yeah, and then actually the event, I think that was all the matches. Yeah, because the Royal Rumble and then Charlotte. Yeah, that was that match, and then I'm trying to remember now. Tag team. Yeah, yeah. So they started the actual main pay per view itself with the last man standing match, which I thought was pretty cool. I guess it was a solid match. Didn't have any complaints. The two guys put on a good match. Could have went a little bit longer, but it was fun. Dean Ambrose retained, which was good. I see these guys probably maybe keeping their rivalry into WrestleMania, maybe, unless they throw someone else into the mix. And also in that Fatal 4-Way match to determine the last two qualifiers for the actual Royal Rumble itself. It was Jack Swagger and Mark Henry that won that. So that was on the kickoff show. Oh, one other thing, in the Rumble, the actual Royal Rumble match itself, before, obviously the end, towards the end, Brock Lesnar came in. I think it was only his second appearance in the Royal Rumble match itself, which I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's pretty wild. I know he had a lot of years where he wasn't even in WWE, but yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know he made only one other appearance. But so the Wyatts eliminate Brock Lesnar. So I guess Brock Lesnar is going to feud with the Wyatts now. That's going to be a thing. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing him fight Strowman, but him versus Bray Wyatt, I don't know, man. I think everybody's over Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family. I don't think anybody cares. I don't think they even care to not like him. I don't think anybody cares about the Wyatts anymore, honestly. I think he just lost all his steam. He just lost credibility being a heel, being whatever he was trying to be. Like, if he... put it this way. Obviously, if they're going to, have them do that against Brock Lesnar, he's going to obviously... be really mad, and they're going to have to do something, and maybe if they have him fight maybe one of the Wyatts at the Fast Lane, and then have him obviously fight Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania, Bray Wyatt has to defeat Brock Lesnar. This would be his third WrestleMania match in which he did not get a victory. Because, the year before, obviously last year was The Undertaker. The year before that, it was Cena. Which I think he could have beat Cena. I obviously didn't want to be Undertaker, but Cena could have definitely taken the loss on that, but, whatever. So, yeah, if they book that match between him and, Bray Wyatt and Brock Lesnar, Bray Wyatt better beat him, because he'll be totally, like, I don't care how much darkness and mystique you want to have, you still have to win matches. You have to win big matches when it comes down to it. Fans don't forget shit like that. It is still, at least should be, wrestling still should be at least treated like a sport. Like, people still remember who wins and who loses in certain things. Especially when it comes to big matches. People remember that shit, and they know, like, oh, well, this guy's trying to come off like this and be like that. Well, you know what? If he fucking constantly loses, nobody's gonna care. Like, you still have to win big matches when it comes down to it, and I honestly think that the writers and everybody don't really realize that on some levels. But like I said, that's a totally another story there. But unbelievable. I just can't. I can't get over that they actually went there and gave him the fucking title. This is bullshit. It really is. If you wanted to book the match, you could have just. Obviously, I didn't want Roman Reigns to even lose at all, but I had a really strong feeling he wasn't going to win this match, and I was right about that. But they don't have to go there and have him have the belt and have him beat him at WrestleMania to, they just Triple H doesn't need the fucking title. He don't fucking need it. It's such bullshit. He's like basically handed that shit. He's fucking handed the title. He's a 14-time champion, which is really just a 13-time in my eyes. He really did not earn it. You know, I know it was the nature of the match and everything, but you know, we all knew that since he's on the side of the McMahons, obviously they made him be number 30. You know, like it's bullshit, man. It really is bullshit. And to further the storyline, I know it's heel versus babyface, but it's just the wrong person. It shouldn't be Triple H. It really shouldn't be. Like, this whole authority thing is just it's played, man. It really is. They got to come up with something different, but it looks like they're not going to do that anytime soon because they just don't have to. They're the ones running the show. Unbelievable. Well, I'm done bitching. I'm going to get the fuck out of here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave comments about what you think about our new champion and the Royal Rumble and, you know, WrestleMania predictions, all that stuff. Just leave it all down there. You can troll me if you want. I really don't care. I'm just so disgusted by this. Unbelievable. Whatever. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I can't take this shit anymore. Alrighty. I will see you when I see you.